good evening. It is Thursday. It is spin and sip time. And we already have something to celebrate. Ninja, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. I love all the energy in the chat. Hello, everyone. Dragon, Uberdead, Grinch, Lydia, you darling. Dragon, thank you so much. You know, it is form and function because, again, it is very hot in this room. And it is a balmy 109 degrees outside. Of course, it's a little bit less in here, but the window has seeping other thoughts of heat that are not ideal. But, you know, very vampy. This is my casual attire. This is my standard burial shroud. Well, it will be on a Monday. Whatever you wear on Monday, that's the real burial shroud. When everything dies. And you have to go to work. Terrible. How's everyone? How is your week for those that I didn't catch on Monday? Are we celebrating anything? Birthday, anniversary, leaving a job, getting a job? What say you? Blood Moon, she's alive. As I often am, and I will be even more so once I get a little sippy sip. 100%. Today has been quite an interesting day. Okay, I say interesting, but nothing like crazy happened. It wasn't like, oh yeah, celebrity's bus broke down in front of my house and they came in to use the phone. Like, not that type, but just like, one, it went really fast, which was odd. Because there's like nothing that happened, but it still went by fast. So I have like interesting like time displacement feeling. That's the vibe. Does that make sense? You guys know what I'm talking about? We have the hype. We have the hype. I do feel like these are very like flowy, and I'm like, are they gonna get like in the way as I'm grabbing stuff? I mean, only one way to find out. I did mix it up a little bit differently today. You can't see it, but you will. I know I say that normally I don't do like the garnishes and things just because it's so hard to keep up with, you know, fresh produce usually, or like it'll be like, oh, it's cinnamon stick or like a piece of mint or something. I'm like, well, what am I gonna do for the rest of the week? What am I gonna do with this? But I did make, very loose term, my own garnish. A little fun thing, just for fun. Chevy, hello. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Still on the rest of the chat, it is very warm, so this is kind of like a necessity. I really love this top. Back, but yeah, I love it, and like this part can actually like tie if I wanted to do like a little shirt tie moment, which is also really cute. Gotta get up on my tiptoes. You see that? Do you see this movie magic? But I was like, I like just kind of like the low, flowy flow too. So yes. But yeah, if we're not celebrating anything in particular, we can just celebrate getting through the day. Let me tell you. But I want to, one, because I do have ice on the clock, and I have another sort of fun idea for you guys that I think, I don't know, maybe could be something that we fold into the daily schedule. Not adding a day, but just adding a little bit of variety with the spin and sip or pandemonium. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I don't know if you can see what this is right here, but I'm pretty sure you guys have a good idea. Started my day with coffee, and that kind of led into, all right, what have I not worked in like a cocktail before, and what is going to give me a little bit of caffeine boost. Also, how are we sounding? Are we sounding nice? I realized that my mic was a little bit further away than usual. I must be heard as I talk about my caffeinated dreams. It's so important. But yeah, I was like, I've never done anything with any type of coffee liqueur. We know exactly which one this one is. So I was like, yeah, this will work. So plan, drink first, then album. Came together. Ninja, better now. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I wanted to have it, yeah, a little bit up here. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Blood moon, crystal clear. Yes. Oh, clearly now. Oh my god. And you guys were just being patient, like, she'll figure it out, that wee summer child. And I'm like, hey, can you guys hear me over here? No? Yeah, put the microphone up closer, you crazy. So, my bad, but we're good now. Yay. So, let's jump into it. Like I said, we've got ice that has a absolute time limit. And I want to sit and kick back with you guys because I don't really have too much outside of just my weird temporal displacement feeling of time, which is common, very common. Grinch found a cocktail recipe. Have you heard of a double entendre? I've had a shot that was called a double entendre, but I have not had a cocktail. But I am keenly interested and would like to subscribe to your newsletter. Please tell me more. And without further ado, let's just jump into it. We don't need to delay this any longer, and I'm a little bit thirsty. I'm a little bit parched. So, if you cannot tell from our only 2 ingredients, this one's very simple. We are going to be making a Black Russian. Not a White Russian. Black Russian. Fun fact, I did not know that. I thought the Black Russian was like an addition or variation that came after the White Russian, but this was actually first, like 1949 first. So this one's been around for a bit. It is who was the Belgian bartender that created it. So to Brussels, shout out anyone from Brussels in the chat. So the recipe for this guy, super easy, depending on how much you want. I mean, if you want to survive a crazy Siberian winter and want to go ham with the vodka, you absolutely can, because it is just a 2 parts vodka, 1 part coffee liqueur, over ice, stir. That's all she wrote. So I'm going to be doing like about a 2 ounce, or like a not the pony shot, but like the full, it's like jigger and a half of each, because I've got time. I don't need to drive anywhere, please. Just driving you crazy. Uber dead. I slept through Monday's stream, caught up on replay. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, sleep is always going to be important. We talk about the sleep, and it wasn't the lay down sleep. You got like the restorative. You took a long rest. That's very important. Blood Moon going to be gaming while you hang out. What are we playing? What are we playing? Because I'm gonna start mixing. I must know what we're playing. We still have to have our party, our Baldur's Gate party. Grinch, it's like a Manhattan, but with the added benefit of an apricot liqueur. And not too many people, or not too many like drinks will have like apricot in them. You'll see like peach schnapps. I'm not too crazy about peach, but apricot I could do. Do you guys say apricot or apricot? I say apricot. But before we get started, we have to add our ice, of course. But I figured it's a Black Russian, and given our music choice for later, I thought this would just be a fun way to quote-unquote garnish an ungarnished drink. And I made Black Ice. Not to be confused with the best air freshener for your car, but let's just take a little look at that. Just food coloring. If I had any Coke, I probably would have used Coke, but then it would have changed the taste. So just good old distilled and equal parts red dye, green dye. Makes it like a odd dark teal. So that'll work for our Black ice. Lydia, you say apricot. Apricot. Yeah, apricot sounds like apron. But I don't know. Maybe I do say it like when you like say a word differently depending on the context. Like, is that not just me? It's like some words all have with like a different inflection depending on like what I'm saying before that. All right, we're going in hard. So this is 2 parts vodka. Ooh. She's very full. And it's still frosty. You can see the nice frost on this one. This is gonna feel so nice. Oh, I cannot wait. And we have our alcohol downer and our caffeine upper. So really a genius cocktail. I fully understand why the dude loved his White Russians. If I did a White Russian, I would have added my oat milk creamer. So milk and I don't get along. I'm not lactose intolerant, which is the weird thing, because I'll do cheese all day long. I'll do ice cream, all sorts of stuff. But just like milk or like creamer just makes me sick. I just don't like it. I know we've talked about milk before, but I just have to stress it again. So very important. So we are mixing just a light stir for our Black Russian over ice. Feels very coffee-y. You see that jigger trying to like move because of the condensation trapped underneath, and I'm like, okay, it's demons. Also, the drink, you need to add demons if you want the full flavor. So here we go. Salud. Just what I wanted. It's just creamy enough, and it's just enough coffee. And this is the plain Kahlua. I did actually have it's like a chocolate or like chocolate chip version very recently, like over the weekend. And that one was really good. So if you like chocolate drinks, or if you do like the espresso martinis, I would recommend doing that one. Regular, great too, but the extra richness of the chocolate is super, super nice. Ah, inflection, very nice. Walls, hello, hello. Blood Moon, loving you answer my question before I can ask it. I'm in your mind. It's the X-Men power. The telepathy just can't be turned off, and it is stream proof because I can just right to you. So this is so good. So I abide. Have any of you guys ever had a Black Russian, or is this your first time even hearing about it? Ninja, yes. Psylocke is in the chat. She's in the chat. This lighting makes my hair look like a very odd... I guess it is still kind of purpley. I don't know. I don't know how it looks to you guys, but does it pull more like pink? Or like some mauve-y color? Mauve-y mauve. The dye that I use, and I think I've talked about this before, is a metallic dye, technically. So it's a little bit like darker at the roots. And you see how it kind of like fades. So that's like the shine, like the silvery kind of like look to it. But I really like it. I like this dye, and it's easy. It is very easy. But yeah, right now it's looking very pink. Oh, yum. This is so good. Oh, so, question, and I know that we brought up mutants a second ago because, hi, it's my stream. Who would I make this for? So, obviously, it's not a Russian drink. It's a Belgian drink. But given the name, I felt that Ileana specifically, aka Magic, would appreciate this. So I would make this for her. Specifically the Black Russian, just because this would appeal to not fully Ileana, but also to Darkchild. I think that would work for her. So it has a little taste of home and a little taste of something else a little bit darker. So, cheers to Miss Ileana. Uber Dead in past was... Oh, in past was a real alcoholic. Oh no! Well, in future, in now, in the present, you are here among friends and welcome to do exactly what you please. Are we sipping on a juice, on a tea? What have we got? So, Tavarish. Hello everyone joining, welcome. We are sipping on a Black Russian with black ice that I'm very proud of. You guys know I don't cook often because I'm excited and bragging about putting food coloring in ice. So that tells you everything you need to know. But, you know, the taste is what matters. Uber Dead, you were having a nice agua. Wonderful. I mean, so am I, technically, in the ice. Lydia, drop the recipe for the ice now. Done. Say less. You got hydrogen? You got oxygen? You got a party. Don't worry about it. Grinch, black ice is one of my favorite. Go ahead, Mom, son. Well, good. Well, this is a place for music and drinks, so yeah. Drop the playlist. Ninja, I'd be more scared of Ileana on caffeine. I mean, that sword alone, like, it takes some extra energy to even hoist that thing around. Even with, like, Darkchild engaged, like, I know she can hold her own, hooves and all, but I think she needs the boost. I feel like they all do. Like, they're burning through it like crazy. I know, whenever, like, I'm at con all day, and I'm like, okay, we're done. I am eating like it is a bear in hibernation. I'm like, I can't get enough food. I can't get enough food. And then I just want to, like, sleep and actually, like, go into hibernation. So I just turn to a bear. Or like the snake that goes, like, weeks without eating and then, like, eats one thing and it just sits in the belly, just like, you're like, all right, I'm good. See you in another couple weeks. Yep. That's me. Eating is my favorite part of con. It is. Well, and, like, finding new places. Like, if I'm going to a con that's, like, out of state or out of town, I'm like, okay, let's see what the local fair has to offer. It's funny that you bring that up because talking about being out of state and in somewhere new, I was looking at stuff around Atlanta, too, because my travel plans have changed a little bit, but for the better. And I'm very pleased with the new arrangement, and I was like, apparently there's, like, a vegan soul food place that's relatively in the area, so I'm very curious about that, and I want to check that out and see what it's like. Uber Dead, food coma is my favorite nap. Oh, that's the best sleep. That is the best sleep. Well, it's the hibernation sleep. Like, you know you will feel restored after that. Grinch, so you were vampy like Vampy Jubes, but hair like Betsy and Quantin. Too bad Marvel's Celine isn't more popular. Listen, I love Celine. Celine, the Hellfire Queen. Absolutely. We can have more magic users, more unsung heroes. Absolutely. I mean, I say hero, quote unquote. Powered figure. I'm not going to label anyone a hero or villain or anti-hero because, you know, I feel like people just need more flexibility. Just be who you are. Like, if you stab someone on occasion, maybe they deserved it. Or maybe they didn't and it was funny. The context, you know, the context doesn't matter. It's, do your own thing. I will if you're a character I like, I will defend you. And if you're a character I like, if you jaywalk, I'm like, death penalty. Get him out. Soul Vegetarian 2? What's Soul Vegetarian 1? What does it mean? Ninja, I was always curious about what you ate when you were in Chicago. I had a veggie Chicago dog. It was incredible, of course. I was like, everything on it, but yeah, just a veggie dog instead. So, somehow I feel like the veggie dog is slightly more meat, even though it's meatless, than a regular hot dog. Very questionable. But no, I had a good coffee at some like latte place. I mean, again, I was still near like convention center, so it was very Millennium Park, like very well-trod area, very touristy area, just because I didn't have the means to go further out. But that was super good. And then what else? So we had a group of friends, and I know that when everyone's like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, and everyone just goes like octopus arms in different directions. But I think we did some like Greek food, and that was really good. Super, super good. Python, I'll have whatever you're having if it makes it makes me look good. Oh my goodness. Well, you are a flatterer. We're having a Black Russian. AKA it is vodka and coffee liqueur. So it's gonna take you up, down, and put you right into a nice chill place. I will say what's interesting about like the Kahlua is that it, for those of you that don't do vodka and don't do the bite that vodka can have, it completely negates it. So if you're curious about retrying vodka again and starting up that second chance romance with vodka, I'd recommend this. Everything else is going to be kind of, you're still going to be able to taste it, like your screwdrivers and other mixers and stuff. But coffee is also strong and bitter in its own way. So it's like there's two like bitters that are like boxing, but together, power couple for sure. Uber Dead, you've seen Carrot Dog. I mean, I'm not mad, but the consistency, like I don't want to be like, oh yum, and like the bun is soft, and then you're like, and just, yeah, what's up, doc? It's too much. It needs to be soft. You need to have like a texture consistency. Python, I've never had it, but they say, oh my god. Is that what they say? Is that what they say? Grinch. So vegetarian is... Oh, Soul Vegetarian is a renowned veggie soul food restaurant here. Oh, I take it by your reply that is not the restaurant you were referring to. Yeah, I don't remember the name. I don't think that was it. Maybe? I'll have to check. It's on my phone, but if you do have anything, like, if that is closer, because I was just kind of like looking in like the whole area, and obviously I won't have a car, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll just see. We do have an ad break that's running. I forgot to send out the warning, but for everyone that is still here, thank you. Uber Dead, so it's boiled till soft, and I know you can get them pretty tender, but I guess I'm just thinking, I've only ever had like baby carrots or like sliced carrots, so it's small enough for you to actually like get the full boil. Because I feel like I was like, what if you like bite into it and it's soft, and then you get like that little crunch in the middle? I'm not opposed to it, but it would take me out of my hot dog fantasy. What a statement. My hot dog fantasy. I love it. I love it. But yeah, I would say this would be great for anyone who is obviously like a coffee fan. For people that like dry, but not like herbal dry. Because there still is, again, a little bit of like a chocolatey taste, and I don't want to say smoky, but like I guess it's rich. It's a little bit richer given the nature of the liqueur. And then depending on which one you got, again, this is just the standard, you could pull way more of that chocolate flavor in if you wanted. I'm debating. Oh, everyone's back. Hello, welcome back, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Before I was rudely interrupted by, I don't know, something. What was it? Insurance? HelloFresh? Ridiculous. You know what my HelloFresh is? Once I finish this stream, it's leftover Domino's in the fridge. I'm gonna sit on the couch and eat it alone like a normal person. Uber Dad, you're on the fence? Oh, of vegetarianism? Or the carrot dog? I wish like carrots were more yellow because then we could call it like a golden retriever. But too orange. Grinch, unfortunately, most of the best restaurants are 10 to 15 minutes away from the con. Distance is relative, of course. Sure, and I mean, when my crew is going to be flying in, we're going to have some time. I would ultimately, like, if this is maybe this is the place that I saw, I don't know. But if it's not, like, I'd love to hit up more than one, too, because then I'd be like, right, let me compare and contrast and make a Venn diagram of who has the best vegan mac and cheese. But, like, I want to try, like, things that are unique to the place, but being vegetarian, it does stifle you because there's a lot of options that are meat related. So it's like, okay. Part of the reason why I have such a sweet tooth, well, no, I've always had such a sweet tooth. Let me not even put the justification on that. But I love desserts because I don't have to worry about the meat, and I don't feel like I'm limited or like missing out on anything. And same goes for drinks. So sometimes if I go to a place, if it's a full-on steakhouse, like people are like, oh, this is what we want. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, I am extremely and exceedingly flexible. I'm not going to hold up the party. I'm not going to split the party. I'm like, if you guys want to go get steaks for whatever reason, because you're millionaires, I guess, sure. I can sit down with a loaded baked potato, a salad, and then like some like Mile High mud pie or whatever they have at like those chains. And I'm like, I'm set. Maybe a glass of red on the side. Done. Don't even need to worry about it. Carrot dog. You are on the fence on the carrot dog. I've never had it, so I'm open to it. I'm definitely open to it. I'm glad that I know about it now. Thanks to you. Grinch, roasted carrots are awesome. So the one time of year, which is here, just hold on to your hats, take a seat because it's just so outrageous. The third Thursday in November, I do cook. And one of the things that I usually make is maple glazed carrots. So they are, sometimes I'll do baby carrots, sometimes I'll do regular carrots, and they just go in with a maple salt glaze, and I bake them, and they are very good. So they're usually like a staple that I will make for myself and the fam. So I'm like the side, like the queen of sides. Ninja, for Friendsgiving? Absolutely. And it's also like all of this food is on sale. If I can just make a whole bunch right now, I'll be set for leftovers for like the rest of the week. And because everything that I'm making is just like vegetables, it's not like, ooh, week-old turkey, Sarah, that's a little dicey. It's like, no, it's just like, it's potatoes and other stuff that generally lasts a little bit longer, and then they get like the like leftover magic where like if you put them all together, it's just like you get like the like spinach casserole, and then like the carrots, and then I did sauteed mushrooms and chives that were just like a topper to put on whatever else. Threw them all in the same thing. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. Now I'm craving mushrooms. Oh, you guys. But all of that said, now that I'm starving and I'm like, maybe I don't want leftover pizza. But I got it yesterday because yesterday was the season 4 finale of Vox Machina, and I knew it was going to be brutal. But I'm still upset and I'm still recovering. Without spoilers. And I was like, I'm gonna need some comfort food, so I'm gonna get pizza. It was the right choice to make. It was absolutely the right choice to make. Uber Dead, you do, crispy stuffing, cranberry sauce, and assorted pies. Delicious. I love those, the mini pies. I don't know if they have them at, like, a grocery store near you, but at several of mine that are in my area, they'll be like little guys, so you can get a whole bunch of different flavors and types without being like loaded up like you're a full-on bakery. Grinch, when in doubt, roast the veggies, potatoes, yams, Brussels sprouts, mushrooms, zucchini, carrot. 100%. Oh my god, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. I'm so hungry now. Oh my god. I'm tempted to get a snack, but I know that if I do, then I'll be like, well, let me just eat a little bit more, and then I don't want to come back on stream and just be like a squirrel storing away for winter. But all of that, so delicious. Do you do yams with the marshmallows on top? Or do you do more of like a sweet savory yam? So good. My ice is almost gone. But still looks good. It almost looks white from the glass, from the condensation. But I assure you it's black ice that I slaved over a cold tray making by hand. These hands. But I know we already had our ad break. I should have moved and adjusted when we had our ad break. But I'm going to switch over and get into the lounge and finish off the rest of this, and then we can get into a little bit more of our vinyl for the day and some other stuff. Vague, casual. Blood Moon, you do yam with brown sugar and butter and then baked in the oven. Ugh, delicious. Perfect. My mom just sent me a picture of a sweet potato from her garden. Made with love. And this thing is like a monster. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna come over to you guys' house and I'm just gonna eat this thing. Massive. But yeah, sweet potatoes apparently do very, very well in heat. So, bonus. Uber Dead, let's all go to the lounge. Grinch, you are more of a sweet savory yam, just some brown sugar, or spicy sweets. Oh, spicy sweet. I love both. Like I can dress them up as like a low-key almost dessert, and then have them more savory. Both I think are delicious. So I'm not going to discriminate. I will just I am that I am, you know? And that's what's important. All right, well, friends, I'm going to disappear into oblivion for just a moment, and then meet you all back at the lounge, and we'll throw some vinyl on. So, let's see. That's the screen that we need. Yes, this one. Perfect. Found it. We're good to go. I'll see you guys in a second. And we're back. Thank you for waiting, everybody. It took me a little bit longer because I'm not gonna lie, the vodka had things to say, and I wanted to listen. I absolutely wanted to listen. Thank you for those lurking, hanging out, existing, being fabulous in the background. I mean, I don't, but you know, you are appreciated. You are seen in your own way, elusive and mysterious. Oh, so good, so good. So, I was thinking, so I'm like, okay, we're getting at the, like, you know, what, 2-month mark-ish? Actually, I should probably write down when the first stream is. I can find it. It's somewhere on YouTube, but, I was like, let's see what other things we can add that would be fun, and that would be something, nice to do. So I was like, well, we have our bar. We have our lounge. What goes with both? But bar trivia. So I did find something that could be fun. Uber Dead filling in the cheap seats. There are no cheap seats. All these seats are valuable, golden, and irreplaceable. Walls, there is a 2 on my die, but it's not a 1. So you're fine. Do you know what? The 2 is like the luckiest number. Like, people would say it's the 20, but I would say it's the 2, because you could even pass like a really strong DC on a 19. I mean, depending on the roll, it could be even, you know, 15. Different targets, but as long as it's not a 1. So 2 months, yes, on your, I don't even know what they call it, but your like subscription badge. Is it a badge? Oh, I know. And it's lucky. I am very aware, but I am the lucky one. I'm so lucky. Uber Dead, you're just a cat in a box living the best life. Wait, explain how are you the cat? I'm still on Grinch's recipe that's earlier in the chat. I'm like, the pineapple threw me, but I'm like, I'm on board with it because I also do pineapple on pizza. Go ahead, unfollow now. But I love pineapple on pizza. And I love pineapple all the time. Delicious. Nutritious. Holy cow, it's hot. Ay. I'm just gonna take a minute because this fur coat that I have is very warm. Ninja, no! Are you an anti-pine? Anti-pine on the za? I'm saddened. I'm so saddened. Sometimes the best presents are the simplest ones. What, me not understanding a reference? Because I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss for words. Lydia, pineapple is good on pizza. It is. It is. I love pineapple on pizza. You know, and I will sing its praises. I'll never try to convert anyone because, you know, everyone needs to live their own life, their own pineapple dreams. If that's in a pina colada, or if that's on some mozzarella, you know. Live and let live. Walls, your team pineapple. Okay, so Ninja, I have to ask. What is it too sweet? Is it a texture thing? Because some people have said it's a texture thing. So I'm very curious to know. Uber Dad, you had a container of sliced pineapples. How big of a container? Did you eat the whole pine? That sounds so good. I mean, I've come close, but I must know. Usually I'll do like the, just like the cans with like the pineapple rings. But sometimes if you go to like, you know, whatever, if it's Fry's, Kroger's, Safeway, Ralph's, whatever you have, you get like the chopped pineapple in like the plastic containers. I get my chopsticks and I just go to town. I'll be watching something and then I realize I'm like, oh, The whole thing is gone. I see. I see. So, that is very valid. Pineapple and tahini is the best. Yes. And mango and tahini. We're dead. Pint size and chopped. Oh yeah, I blow through that like nothing. Maz, also welcome to chat. An Italian chef made a statement about pineapple on pizza. Won't go into it, but he wasn't against it. Okay. It's about balance of flavors and ingredients. I think that's very, very fair and very diplomatic of him to say. I know it is a very polarizing topic. It's probably the most outrageous thing that I've said on stream even. But I just have to speak my heart to you all. I can't lie. I can't lie to you all. I just need that combination. I did learn in pineapple news, apparently, that pineapples are not native to Hawaii. And I thought that they were this entire time. But they are not. So, it's like, oh, okay. Brought over by others. Ninja, we ordered a Hawaiian pizza when we were kids, and I immediately said no. Ripped off the shrimp and pineapple. I didn't know shrimp was a part of a Hawaiian. I thought it was like ham and pineapple. Have I been misled? So you immediately said no, ripped off the shrimp and pineapple, ate the shrimp separately and had a cheese pizza. My sister ate it intact and was sick the next day. My feelings were valid. Oh no. Not Sister Ninja. No. Well, I'm sorry that happened. Was it just... Did you give it a chance at another place? Maybe it was just a bum roll at this one particular place. I'm not trying to convert. Again, I said I'm not trying to convert, but maybe the chance was there. But yeah, Lydia, I am of your thought. I thought it was ham. I've actually never heard of shrimp. That actually sounds like super, like, I don't know. I'm thinking like a sushi pizza. Ours was shrimp for some reason. Okay, well, if you don't like pineapple in general, that's a different story. Okay, so I understand. I feel like we're like the cover of like the, oh God, what's the Pink Floyd album? Is it I Wish You Were Here? Where it's like the guy in the suit and like the guy that's on fire and they're shaking hands. I feel like that's us right now, just having a moment. And I'm like, pineapple on pizza. And you're like, no pineapple on pizza. You're like, actually just no pineapple ever. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. I understand. I respect that. I've never been a... The only food that I don't like is baby corn. I do have beef with baby corn. Just something about it. I don't like how it pretends to be corn and it's clearly not. It's got a weird aftertaste. It inserts itself in dishes that it doesn't belong in. And that offends me. And I don't like milk. So like those are the only two things. Everything else, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Just if it's you know, a little bit old, just put a little salt on it, a little tahini, little pepper, done. Paprika, 6 chili, done. But that is very interesting. I have never heard about the shrimp pizza. I do really like egg on pizza, like a fried egg on a pizza. Oh, that was so good. Last sip. Good to the last drop. Like Folgers waking up, it's vodka in your cup. That's what I have to say about the Black Russian. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. So, my thought for all of you, how do we feel about incorporating said bar trivia into our spin and sip? Either every week or maybe every other week. What say you? And this could be something that we all potentially could join in on, or you all could just watch me suffer as I struggle to answer the questions. Both would be enjoyable for different reasons, depending on the category. Otherwise, I'd sweep and mop the floor with them. Walls, I've never heard of a shrimp on a Hawaiian. Ninja, ours was shrimp for some reason. Oh, whoa, weird. Chat kind of like doubled up on me. Pineapple is fine as an ingredient for something like fruit punch. Okay, but not by itself. Got it. So you do like a smoothie or like a pina colada, like I said, like if it's in a drink, that type of variety. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. Uber Dad, you say yes for fun trivia. Yes. Well, I love that. I absolutely love that. So let's do some bar trivia. This is so fun, you guys. I am super excited. So the site that I found, I really like because it's not like littered with ads. And Walls, you say trivia, yes. All right, so 2 votes. Love it. So this will give us some great options. And let me get this going. Oh. Perfect. So, so this is called Trivia Duel, and I'll take it. I don't know. You guys can see this is taking up enough screen for us. I can make it a little bit bigger, so for those that are watching, you have a little more visibility, and I can just be a floating head on top. It's like, hey, what you doing? So yeah, different categories. What are we feeling? So some of the ones up top, again, for those that are watching that can see, they just have general, common sense, geography, finish the lyric, specifically 2010s pop anthems. That's crazy. Gen Z trends, animals, survival skills. I'm feeling that for sure. Movies, first grade, Disney movies, Minecraft. I have no basis of comparison. And then they have a ton of options. Time periods, TV, movies, just general fun. I think that's where a lot of these were like looped in on. Earth and science, year in review. That's pretty cool. 90s nostalgia, famous quotes, books, sports. We're not doing sports. Grinch, are there precisely 20 options? I have no idea. There are just options. But I will let you guys choose. Are any of these appealing? Let me see. Walls, you say you're good with just general, just to keep it as even keel as possible. I'm kind of curious for like the MCU, like the ones that I think I would know everything, and then the ones that I would know nothing. I'm kind of curious about the spectrum of how far we could go. Ninja, you say animals. Uber Dad, you say too many choices. Too many. Musket. Okay. So let's see. I will do a what is it? Poll. All right. What trivia? General, yeah. MCU, animals. Let's see. Oh, anything else? Oh, and quotes. All right. Okay. Oh, so technically 2 for animals. So I put a poll in the chat. Let it run for a minute. So we'll see. See what we got. And I guess I can just run this one independent. But if we want to keep doing bar trivia, I feel bad because my drink is gone. Delicious and gone. We could maybe play together because I think that would be fun. Good, MCU. No idea. Philippine pop culture. I wish I knew more, but I do not. So we will see what we get. We'll decide on what is this? The little timer, maybe like 10 more seconds. I did like the lyrics one too, but I think it's 10 questions per like round or like game. Oh my god, you guys gotta be kidding me. A tie? Ay, Dios mío. Okay. Alright. We'll do MCU. Music or drink trivia for Grinch. Well, we'll have this for the future. I think MCU is a good one because I feel like I can probably blow through this one the fastest. Grinch, wait, there was a poll? Yes, I only had it only ran for a minute, just to get everybody going. I'm sorry if it was missed. But yeah, we can just do this one just to start, but we can definitely do more. Maybe even as we put the record on, I will talk a little bit about the vinyl, and if we feel like doing some more bar trivia, we can definitely do some. So, let's jump in. MCU trivia. Here we go. Let me see. Can I inch this down a little bit? There we go. All right. So, I am, Schleebity. S-A-R-A, sounds good. Join, and I will be playing Solo Dolo. Alright, so Spellbound Circuits. So I'm assuming this is WandaVision. Walls, let's crush MCU and feel good about ourselves. Yes! Yes, hopefully. I know, right? It's gonna ask me something like super obscure. It's like, who was on the production team for The Winter Soldier? And I'll be like, I don't know. Nesta, Sarah's a floating head. I know, I finally achieved all my dreams. Body goals. This is it. But yeah, we're doing bar trivia. So we've got our drinks, and obviously we've got the lounge. We'll put a record on a little bit, and yeah, play some trivia. So let's make this a 4-pointer. Which MCU film features the debut encounter between Wanda Maximoff and Vision, sparking a connection that hints at their future bond? Age of Ultron. Wow, amazing. They were making borscht sauce or something. They were cooking. I love an android cooking. Love that. Sarah Zordon. Yes, I am. Lydia, you can't body shame me if I don't have a body. I don't. I deleted my body 500 years ago. I've transcended beyond. Alright. Fists of Legend. Oh god. Is this going to be like Iron Fist? I'm scared. I'm absolutely scared. Okay, we'll say 3 points. Oh, who portrays Shang-Chi in his MCU? David. Oh, wait. Wait, hang on. Oh, what's the spelling? Wait. Oh, this is gonna kill me. But you guys know that I know who it is, right? Oh my god. I didn't know he was Canadian. I thought he was American. No. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know, but I think that's close. That guy that played the other Ken, he had so much energy. I love him. Oh, yay! I did! Oh, I was worried and I was just exactly right. Oh my god, how crazy. Wow. Wow, I believe that is the correct spelling. Okay. I got worried. Fork in the road. I'm guessing this is multiverse stuff. Let's say 5. Which phase of the MCU first made the multiverse a central theme? It would be, and this is MCU, not shows. So it would be in-game, yes? Oh, wait, what? Which phase? Not which movie! Ugh! You fool. Well. Grinch. 4. Phase 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, the setup and the build-up was there. Alright, well that was me also kind of like low-key not paying attention. I'm reading phase, but I'm like, oh yeah, the movie. Okay, cross-franchise casting. This will be fun. Do we do a 2-pointer, a 6-pointer? I'm gonna do a 1 point, because what if I get scared? Which actor making his first superhero debut? Oh my god. Okay, Gore the Dog Butcher. Okay. Sorry, let me read the whole question for those that are just listening. I'm just like, oh, I know who this is. Ninja. More! 4! Yes. So which actor making his first superhero appearance since The Dark Knight Rises portrays the vengeful Gore the God Butcher in Thor, Love and Thunder? It's Patrick Bateman. Oh my god. Here we go. Let's type. Let's type. Wow. We are here to bail you out. Well, I'm going to say, hey, I don't need it. All right. Point and shoot. Grinch, no. Bateman. What if I was like, oh, it's Jason Bateman? All right. In the MCU, which secret Soviet espionage training program transformed Natasha Romanoff and Yelena Belova into elite spies? Oh, wait. Hang on. Oh, yeah, it is Red Room. At first, I was like, wait, is it Black Widows? Just period? Okay. Yes. Whew. Thank God. Grinch, I read that somewhere. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Couples therapy. Oh my God. 8. During a pivotal moment in WandaVision, which character consoles Wanda with the line, ugh, what is grief if not love persevering? That's her man forever and ever. Ah. I cry every time. I don't care. I know that they want me to cry, and I know that I shouldn't give in to their tactics, but God, that hit me. All right. Rap party. 6 points. Sure. Oh, wait. Oh, meal. I almost thought that said medal, and I was like, oh my God, they got medals? Wait, I don't remember this. In the post-credit scene of The Avengers in 2012, what meals do the heroes share? Oh my God, that's not how you spell it. Hang on, how do you spell it? Is there an A in there? That's right. Okay, yes. We're good. We're good. Shawarma. Let's go. Family Feud. 7 points. Which villain, known as Eric Stevens, challenges T'Challa for Wakanda's throne in Black Panther? The best one. No, do we want, like, the actors? Or no, they say which villain. So, Killmonger. Oh my God! It like waited for a second. I was like, oh, no. Am I behind? What happened? Grinch. WandaVision is one of the best MCU shows ever, absolutely, or stories ever, absolutely. All right, divide and conquer. In Captain America: Civil War, who masterminded the elaborate plot to frame Bucky Barnes, sparking the Avengers split during the airport showdown? I don't know. Well, they don't technically call him Baron, but it's Zemo. Helmet Zemo. Well, it's definitely a lull there. I know, it had me like panicking. I'm like, it's Killmonger, right? Michael B. Jordan. Smoke and stack. Post-apocalyptic paradise. Okay, last one. Let's see. After Thor Ragnarok's epic fallout, the surviving Asgardians establish a new home on Earth. In what country is New Asgard depicted in the MCU? Okay, so this one's tricky because I'm falling back on, like, comic stuff where it was Asgardia was floating above Oklahoma. But I think it's in Norway in the MCU. I think. Oh, thank God. Okay, good. We got it. We got it. We're 10 for 10. We're 10 for 10. Yay! I'm winning. I won. Oh, I like how, like, the AI is, like, trying to, like, low-key make me feel bad, but also comfort me. Just like, for answering endgame instead of phase 4, we are talking about phases, not ends. Say movies! Crazy robot. No offense to Vision, who would have handled that with much charm and grace, and I love him. Walls, I am worthy. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Grinch, you're gonna make like a classic Zemo mask? Just pull that full-on rib turtleneck over your face. Such an interesting design choice for him. But it's iconic. It is iconic. Ninja, fun fact, I've had a large bag of chicken shawarma seasoning in my car for a week. My whole car smells like shawarma. Wait, now how? Okay, explain. What? You just, and it just like exists? I have no idea what the preparation of shawarma is. Lydia, horrible. I need to, I need answers. I need answers. I need another drink. I need another drinky pie. I'm trying to receive this information. I'm also debating if we should do another. I do want to put the record on, but I do very much like our bar trivia. Would you guys be interested? Oh my god, they have an X-Men category. Okay. Anyway, you guys can't see that because it's cropped out. But would you guys be interested in like doing like a multiple challenge where you could get involved as well? So if that's something, or is it more fun just to watch? You let me know. Let me know. Ninja, it's a long story, but I haven't been able to return it. Okay. You know, hey. I respect it. Whatever you're cooking up and you have going on, I respect it. Secondary question. For those of you that eat meat, that have actually had shawarma, it is lamb, right? Or is shawarma like the preparation of the meat? If that makes sense. So is it like, because I'm thinking of like they have like the upright like rotisserie thing, and I've seen them and they like shave the meat off. Is that just like the style? Or is it like, oh, it's always lamb? Or can you have, because you said chicken shawarma. So is shawarma just like the style? It's like saying like a roast, but it could be like roast chicken, roast turkey. Walls beef chicken I've heard of. And you are good with either individual or watching. Okay. Well, good to know. Well, I might leave it open for those, if you guys want to play in the future. I'll go ahead and put the album on once we talk about it. If we feel like jumping in for one more bar trivia for the stream, we can definitely do that. So without further ado, shall we jump into our selection for this evening? Because I think it's about that time. So let me drop a link in the chat for the beautiful album that we will be listening to, and I will pin this to the chat, and we will unpin at the end of the stream. But we are going to be listening to, with our Black Russian, Sisters of Mercy, First, Last, and Always. One of my favorite albums. Maz, immediately. Yes, Lydia. That looks familiar. Where does it, where? I can't believe it. Unspeakable. Ninja, I think you're thinking about Euro meat, which is lamb. Okay, thank you. I am a very new green baby to these things. So I always ask anyone that eats meat and such, I always ask your advice, because I'm going to sound like a straight up dummy. But incredible album in every way. Absolutely love this. I'm glad that we already have some fans in the chat. Oh, Uberdead as well. You played this a lot on CD. Oh, something about the extra pops just really makes it. And that is inside the gatefold. Simple, beautiful. These are not special edition, or it is only a single disc. not a special, but I do love that the sleeve has the art, or not art, but the graphics, the photos on it instead of just being a standard paper sleeve. Nesto, yeah, you were right. Shawarma consists of meat cut into thin slices, stacked into an inverted cone, roasted on a slow turning vertical spit. Okay, so it is the style. Got it. And yeah, other people have confirmed different types, so I feel exonerated. Thank everyone in the chat for making me understand the different types of foods and the different types of deliciousness. It always smells great. I don't eat it, but it smells fantastic. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Oh, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one, guys. So like I said, this is just a repress. I'm not sure when this one came out again, but we want our lovely side A. And God, I love this song. I wanted to see 2015. So 2015, they did the reissue, repress of this album. One of my favorites. I actually listened to it in full last night, and by meaning full, I mean at full volume, just because I don't want to get that DCMA hit, which I hate so much. Like, imagine if like the world was like normal and people are like, oh yeah, you can just play music and it's fine, and we don't have to think like Sarah's claiming this music as her own. No, I'm just listening. I just want to listen to some jams. That would be wonderful, but alas, we can't. So I keep it very, very low, so I can listen with you guys technically, but it's just not the same when it's just quiet and I can turn the volume up and just kind of be in mode. My absolute favorite. Lydia, Sarah is secretly Andrew Eldridge. Yes, I am. And I've been with the band since the very beginning. The only one. Grinch, my greatest revenge is to watch you destroy each other over grits while I enjoy a bowl of frosted mini wheats is the best Zemo quote ever. I didn't appreciate his two meme-ish moments in Falcon and Winter Soldier. I feel like he's out of line, but he's right. Always stuck with me. It's like, yeah, that's deserved. That's deserved. But Lydia, thank you for calling me Andrew. I appreciate it. We have an ad break coming in 10 seconds. So for those that are subject to the ads, I am so sorry. We will be here when you return. Lydia, see, spot on. Told you. Thanks. Deep down, I am a British man from Leeds. I'm so sorry that it all has to come out this way. Well, as you say, the garlic sauce is the key to shawarma. I believe you. I feel like if it's not garlic, then it's onion. If you put onion in anything, it's like, okay, we can work with it. We'll figure it out. We can work with it. Uber Dead, it's okay. Used to blast this at a comic shop back in the day. High Fidelity meets comics was a vibe. Oh, absolutely a vibe. Absolutely. Now, was this at, I'm assuming, a shop that you worked at? Was this a local shop? Please tell me about your comic time. Ah, Ninja, bedtime for you. Good night, all. Good night. Thank you for coming and sharing shawarma stories. I still have some questions, but I just love hearing about it. Even if I don't fully understand it. I don't need to, because it's you. It's you. So have a great night. Have a fantastic Friday. And yes, for everyone that is still sticking around those late nights, those night owls, thank you. Grinch, the one thing I wanted in Infinity War was the line about the awesome facial hair bros. It was either that or science bros. It's like, come on, give the internet what they want. We're gonna keep doing this until kingdom come. My kingdom come. Then give the people what they want. Uberdead. Oh, you were the manager of 10 years at a local comic shop defunct now. I salute you, sir. That's fantastic. I've never worked at one, but I feel like I would absolutely love it. I do feel like that I would get distracted. So maybe I shouldn't, but I would absolutely love to just be in that environment, or even at a lesser extent, like even like a bookstore. That would be amazing. So my glass is empty, but I cheers to you. We need to support our local and indie shops, guys. On a side note, I feel like if I could turn this chair around backwards, I just pull up and just say, let me just rap with you guys for a second. We need to support our indie bookstores of all types. If it's comics, if it's just general bookstores, we need it now more than ever. So I appreciate all of what you contributed, Uberdead. Something that I thought was interesting about, not necessarily this album, but what I wanted to talk about with just Sisters of Mercy in general, is their, and I don't want to say their, because I really do just mean like Andrew, disassociation with the sound that they made and essentially like what they became like figureheads for. So I found this quote and I thought this was very interesting. So I was curious to know what you guys made of it, because other artists have said similar things and had similar stances. So quote, and again, this is from Andrew, the lead singer, writer, and like the only long-standing member of the band, like until like now. Throughout our career, we've had to fight against the preconception that most of the public has of us as being something that sprang out of post-punk. We regard ourselves as having sprung out of pre-70s rock music, as inheritors of that tradition, and the only people with any chance of propagating it further. I think the title track of this album suggests an air of the doomy and gloomy title suggests an air of apathetic resignation, which I don't think we're prone to. So, I think it's very interesting because one, I'm like, your stage name is Eldritch. The image that you guys have all cultivated as a band is very indicative of the time and the subculture and sound that you're very much a part of. But the fact that he's saying that they're not a part of it is very interesting. So I don't know if it's because like there was so much like out of like the late 70s and the early 80s, we had the like an explosion of like multiple new genres all at the same time. And so I wonder if that's like a part of it where it's like you don't want your complete identity and like to be like the figurehead of like, oh, these are like the godfathers of goth rock. Like, is it wanting to distance because you don't want to be pigeonholed? Do you not want that appellation for whatever reason because you feel like it, you know, limits you? You feel like it skews the view of whatever you create? Because from my own, I know we're not talking about them tonight, but like Robert Smith has kind of said similar things, and he hasn't like bucked against it as hard as Andrew has. But but he just always points out like the variety and the various levity within like the Cure's not only image but just like sound and discography and presence. Or is it something like you don't want to own the title because then that simultaneously takes it away, if that makes sense? Like, you can't say like, oh yeah, we're the cool guys, because that immediately does not make you cool. Like, is it some sort of dissonance with connecting and owning the title? So I was curious to know what you guys thought of, not necessarily Sisters of Mercy in particular, but just any band or artist that gets essentially like tagged with, you are the blank of this genre, or you defined this genre, and they kind of shy away from it just because whatever reason, but they go against it. So I'm quite curious to know. Something that I think is interesting and just shows the variety, because while this album and in general, just like goth rock as a genre, and I'm like, Andrew, I'm sorry, but like, man, you did develop the sound. Like, that is very much your contribution. And I think that even him denying it, you know, it doesn't make it a classic rock album, you know. You can have those inspirations, but ultimately what you create is what people are going to look at. And I do feel like they leaned into it like fully aware. So I have reservations about him kind of shying away from it, because it definitely seems like they are owning it. Grinch, sometimes definition can be very limiting in art. And that's what I think is kind of like behind it, and why it's like, oh, we don't want that and we're not that. Again, you don't want to be pigeonholed. You don't want to feel like then samey, because once you fall into a genre, then there's only so much room that you have, right, for your next single, for your next album, for your image, unless you're, you know, one of the few people that really don't care and are all over the place. But it's so hard to actually like get that true variety and that true random in an artist consecutively, especially with a band. A solo artist can do a little bit more, but when you're in a band, you know, you've got 4 or 5 other voices that are, you know, giving their spiel as well. So stepping away from just like Andrew, what I think is interesting, and those of you may know if you are Sisters of Mercy fans, Wayne Hussey, who is the guitarist who's on this album, he wasn't with the band for like the long run, but like in the early 80s, he was previously with Dead or Alive, which is extremely new wave and if not pop, and then was in Sisters of Mercy, and then leaving Sisters of Mercy founded The Mission, which is again like iconic goth rock. So it shows like the range that could be had, and again with this very small time frame, how we had like from the late 70s going from like disco to little baby electronica that came in, to rap being new, to punk, to post-punk, to new wave, to goth rock. All of that happened within such a short time frame. And I don't think we've ever seen a time in music where we've had that type of like rapid succession of like new identifiable genres that also like last and are still absolutely present. You know, we'll call it like third wave, or like, you know, electronica instead of, or, you know, it would be like techno back then, but all of that. And then like the splinters from that, you know, you can get like house, drum and bass, jungle, and all of these sorts of different varieties. So it's such a like rich music time for me, and I just live in this little cosm. And the chat is going off. Lydia, I understand not wanting to be pigeonholed, but whenever I hear Sisters of Mercy or The Cure, I personally think goth essentials. Agreed. Hearing Dominion at goth night as a baby bat is a rite of passage. Yes, it's that, and then hearing like Wumpscut. Yes, Absolutely. Rite of passage. And it's a safe place. Cave, if you will. Uberdead, Soundgarden, Nirvana. This album, Ministry, Nine Inch Nails, were a music of time and experience we had at the time. I mean, have it now. These are all incredible albums. Artists. Grinch, how something is created can be different, even contrary to how it's experienced. Very true. Especially given each person's experience and their interest. Like, some people will only listen to a certain genre or a certain artist in a very specific mindset. And other people are like, oh, this is just like my mainstay. So like even the way that we enjoy and consume music or artistry can absolutely color perception of the group at large and just overall. Lydia, I was just listening to Dead or Alive today, but of course I was. Of course you were. What were you listening to? What album? Was it Youthquake? Was it Mad, Bad, and Dangerous to Know? We love Pete. We love him. Rest in Pete. That is what I say. Uberdead, not to mention the Cult. Absolutely. Walls, he was spun right round, baby. Right round. Absolutely. Lydia, yes, hearing Aretha Barb's Reese's Puffs. Absolutely. It was Aretha Barb's and also Soylent Green for me. Pure. With their awesome cover, Rebel Rebel. I know, we're just going to go back and just play the whole playlist of Transylvania. Beautiful. I'm bringing it back right here. What if I rename the stream Transylvania? Then what? Then what? No one could stop me. None. But it is, the chat did a weird jump. Only 3 albums for their whole time. So First, Last, and Always is the debut. This was March of '85. Singles, if you started playing when I did, you're probably hearing Walk Away right now. So Walk Away was a single, No Time to Cry was a single, and Black Planet. Which is kind of surprising to have 3 singles, and I think the whole album only has like not too many tracks. It is, yeah, only 10. So to have 3 is like, it's like a third of the album. But I'm glad that they did, because I agree with all of them. I would, if I could rearrange the singles, I would put First, Last, and Always. I would swap it with No Time to Cry, because I do absolutely love that song. But I know that having the title track of the album as your single, you know, some artists don't always want to do that. And then all 3 got a music video, which I really like. So No Time to Cry and Walk Away, I watched those. They're very much like performance type, very... I feel like exactly what you'd expect. I mean, if you're familiar with the band, you know, like it's them playing in like almost silhouette with like, you know, the moody lights and mist, and both of those videos are very similar, and they're perfect. But Black Planet is interesting because I feel like it is the most like music video of the 3, because it's just on location and it's them just driving in the daytime. And you get to see like city shots, and it very much is a time capsule of like what, 85 if they filmed it a little bit earlier. So if it was later that year, or if it ended up being like 86 or whatever. So you get to see like this perfectly preserved experience, which I think is really cool. So of the 3, like the ideal of course would be like to like mix the 2, like to have the moody performance type scene and something that is more like storytelling, narrative driven. But I do think Black Planet is my favorite because of that, I don't want to call it immersion, but that realism of it. So it's not just like, oh, we're a band, we're just playing, and that's the video. They're actually doing something that is not performing. Grinch, Beastie Boys, Fight for Your Right to Party was a parody and satire of 80s party hooliganism that they hated, and it got celebrated instead. Then fans wondered why they never played it in concert. Yeah, I mean, Smells Like Teen Spirit, too, was not done in the best spirits, and then it's like, oh yeah, that ends up being your legacy song. You know, these kinds of things happen, unfortunately. I know Bowie had a similar story with Just Dance. Just Dance was never supposed to happen. It was a song that was like made out of spite because the record label's like, you need a poppy dancey, like da da da. And he's like, yeah, okay. But the crushing part of it is that it's just still such a banger. I'm like, even when David Bowie is giving like 12% of his energy, it's like everybody else is 110. So it is what it is. But yeah, lots of songs that are born out of parody, spite, just being misunderstood in general. Lydia, not on First, Last, Always, but I loved hearing Neverland, a fragment on American Story Hotel. And I'm so glad that you mentioned that because I did a little bit of a deeper dive into, because you know, I always like to talk about the soundtracks too, and American Story Horror Story is on there. The one that I think is most prominent, like I said, like you said, not on this album, but it's The World's End, featuring like Dominion and Mother Russia. Which is also, I didn't think, like, again, it's not on this album, but all of it is familiar. So we had Black Planet and Mother Russia that were part of my inspiration for the Black Russian. All right, it's flip time, baby. Oh, and my sleeve is in the way. How could this happen? Drop that needle. Lydia, the video for Dominion is so good. Yes, well, because we had Patricia at that time. Iconic queen forever. Uber Dead, White Zombies, Thunderkiss 65. Grinch, Spite Pop should be a genre. I think it is. It's a very subtle one. Very, very subtle one. So yeah, I wanted to take a look at, because there was just so many that I didn't even realize for like soundtracks and appearances. And one that really surprised me, I think at the time I was aware, but in The Guest, because I'm a big Dan Stevens fan and I love The Guest. It's such a good movie. There is a part, and I think when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I do remember like hearing the song and I was like, oh, are we like getting down? But it's like towards the end of the movie, and it's a very moody, tense, if not kind of like horror scene that takes place in like it's like a prom or like homecoming setting. And you can hear Sisters of Mercy playing. And it is so good. So outside of like music videos and obviously like them appearing just kind of like as themselves, I wanted to pull up the soundtrack. So most recently, No Time to Cry was in Wednesday, apparently. I still have not watched Wednesday, any of it. But I'll take their word for it. And I feel like, again, they're not beating the allegations of relation to a certain subculture, much like the Addams Family and Wednesday. And I think that it is a very interesting combination, especially just like on the heels that we just talked about. Like, no one set out to do this or make specifically, this is Gothic media. But, I mean, if the platform boots fit, they fit. So, very, very similar connotation there. Uber Dead, The Guest, Born meets Halloween. That is a perfect description. Absolutely. Because that's really what he is. And just mystery. And then he's like, yeah, I'm going to be Legion now. We love you, Dan Stevens. So what else? American Horror Story. And this was Lucretia and Never Never Land. So they had 2 episodes. What else? There was, World's End. I do love that it was like a part of like the triple threat of Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, World's End. World's End is my least favorite of the 3 while we're here, but I do really like the other 2. What's very, very surprising in GTA 4, I'm glad that I did a look into like this one because I did not realize they're not credited, but Dominion and Mother Russia appear in not appear, but auditorily appear in GTA 4. Love that. Love that. Neverland was in Buffy in 97. Showgirls in 95 for Vision thing. Lydia, GTA 4's soundtrack is so good. It's on the radio. It's so weird that they don't credit them. Nitzer Ebb is at GTA 4? What? Boom. I mean, beautiful. I love that. Absolutely love that. Yes, Grinch, fully agree. World's End is phenomenal, but still a distant third to Hot Fuzz and Shaun. Yes. GTA 4 has jams. I knew, but I didn't know. So let's see. What else? I mean, when you get a Beavis and Butthead appearance, that's always a sign that you made it. For Dr. Jeep. And then the rest are shows. I'm assuming these are like UK shows because I'm not familiar with some of these. But they've had a lot more than people might realize in terms of like commercial like placement, I guess, that presence commercially. So I think that's really cool. Like I said, all of the singles had music videos. I think that I did find like a list of inspirations, which I think is very funny because you can kind of see the path. But something that was very coincidental, and we'll get to it a little bit. One of the artists actually came up in the news today. Late artist, but Eldritch and the band have said, because like they mentioned they're coming from like the 60s and wanting to like continue that, even though it's very much colored of the time. But they cite inspiration for Psychedelic Furs, also Bowie, Cramps, Susie and the Banshees, Lou Reed, Velvet Underground, Iggy and the Stooges, even the Birthday Party. I feel like Birthday Party is also very like you know where the batting range that you're in. So it is just surprising to be like, how could anyone think this? It's like I can tell. You can hear it. But again, I get that it's like, okay, we don't want to be known as like that band. But one of the ones that is more interesting, artist that was cited, was Leonard Cohen. And not one that I follow necessarily, but as of like 8 hours ago, there were a lot of news articles that were popping up regarding his estate really being upset and slamming the White House for using his version of Hallelujah without approval, and just generally they didn't want it used at the quote-unquote Freedom 250 rally. I know, I threw up in my mouth too. So that was just like as of today. So I was like looking into just like articles and different interviews that they gave and like citing Leonard Cohen, and then it was like, oh yeah, There's stuff about him right now, so we're fighting the good fight. And we have that rep, and I mean, he's done like 15 some odd albums since the 60s. So I get where they're coming from with that influence, because it is very strong. I would even say like Cream would also be like, what if Cream got really depressed and looked great in a hat? I could see the pipeline, you know? Grinch, GTA 4 was an odd duck of a game, but the music was on point. Uber Dead, there are rumors of them doing a fourth Cornetto film together. Oh. I did not know. I'm very curious as to what that would be like. Are they gonna like fight AI or something? I always feel like they're always like a little bit topical, but not too on the nose. They're still, Sisters of Mercy are still touring, like as of like 2004. Again, Andrew's the only remaining member of the band. I didn't know if I would get to talk about this or not, but I just started reading and I was super interested. But their current guitarist is named Kai, Japanese-British guitarist. I think he's from London. But the bands that he was in was like a blended band members, either from the UK or Japan. And this guy is only like 30, and he's played with like Sisters of Mercy and like a ton of legendary people. But he seems like just like the coolest guy ever. Like he has his own coffee. He has oh my God, what was the other thing? He has his own coffee. He has like his own, like, not production company. Let me pull this up. He's performed with like a ton of people. And I just did not expect to like come across that. So let me see what else he was doing. He's vegan. He named one of his cats after Final Fantasy VII's Zack. Beautiful. And he also is a gamer that plays Fortnite, and as of this year, he streams on Twitch. And I'm like, this is the coolest guy ever. He donates his like money to charities, a whole bunch of stuff. So I think it's such a smart move to like keep the band going in such a fresh direction, pulling from different experiences. So I wouldn't call him like a studio musician, but like he's played shows with, let me see, The Damned, Iggy Pop, Green Day, Queens of the Stone Age, Billy Talent, which is a name I haven't heard in 800 years, Jane's Addiction, Prodigy. Like, this guy has done so much, and I'm like, why have we not heard about this guy? Why does he seem like the coolest guy ever? Grinch, here's an interesting film festival idea, Clerks and Cornetto. Watching each film side by side in order to reflect on the stages of life and adulthood. That means the passage of time, and that has me very scared. I can't have that. So I'm gonna drop his wiki just because I think he's a cool dude. So yeah, so I love that they're still touring, still doing their thing. I think everybody here is kind of familiar with the band already, but for those of you that aren't and that are listening, I am curious to know what you think of it. Do you like it? Is it your speed? What are your thoughts? Moz, there are many of these Swiss Army knife musicians that never get the spotlight they deserve, 100%. That's why I wanted to post him in the chat, because I'm like, this guy absolutely needs to get some flowers. So we share the love. And he is in a band too. I'm not familiar with the band, so I don't want to speak on it. So I'll let the wiki cover everything. But yeah, just so talented and has done so much again, like so fast, I feel. But on that note, as we let me see what's playing right now. Possession for me. Hooray! But I feel we could do how do we feel about one more bar trivia? We up to close it out. We've got about 2 tracks left, and I figure that will bring us right where we need to be. So let's jump in. Let's do one more. Uber Dad says, yay! Yay! All right. Grinch, can we pass the bar? I don't know, friendo. I don't know. We're going to find out. We are going to find out. So, general, lyrics, movies, geography, survival skills. Let's, for the sake of being overwhelmed and having decision paralysis, let's just look at these right here. Let's see, we'll cut it off at human geography. Or, no, not human geography. Minecraft, for whatever reason. So please don't pick Minecraft because I have no idea. Disney movies, first grade, regular movies, animals, survival skills, Gen Z trends, geography, common sense, finish the lyric, 2010s pop anthems, and general trivia. So, speak your preference. Otherwise, let me see. How many are on here? This is what? 12? Or how do we feel about a little pandemonium? We can roll a D12, a digital D12, and see what that picks for us. Wallace, you're like, oh no, zoom in. Okay, let me see. Can we zoom in? Let's zoom in. Crap. I think that should give us, yeah, that's where we need to go. So, blood moon, you say, ooh, roll a D12, roll it. Okay, now when we count them off, do we do like 1, 2, like going horizontal? Or do we do like 1, 2, like doing it, are we counting them vertical? Because we must know. We must. So I won't have any controversy, any recklessness of the D12 roll. So are we feeling, counting 1, 2, 3. Okay, say horizontal. You say left to right, top to bottom, horizontal. Okay, so it would be trivia, common sense, going that way. Okay. Done. It is decided. So let's just say roll a D12. All right. 2. That was very fast and very rewarding. All right. Number 2, common sense. All right. So common sense trivia. So let's see how much of a dummy I am. All right. I am, oh, it knows my name. Sometimes you wanna go. All right. Play solo. Cheek by jowl. That's unsettling. All right, we'll do, should we make them just go harder, like start and the points get like higher as we go? Or should I just kind of pick them at random? No, we'll just pick at random. We'll say it's a 2. Oh, jeez. Which tiny blood vessels Exchange oxygen, nutrients, and waste between the blood and surrounding tissues. Blood. Is it capillaries? Is it veins? Okay. Hal, you said capillaries too. Okay. I feel that's right. Whew. I live to keep my vampiric card one more day. Thank God. Alright, goes with everything. Let's make this a 5. Thanks to its polarity and ever-shifting hydrogen bonds, liquid water is nicknamed the universal what? A liquid? That's in the... It's in the question, so that can't be. Carrier? It's the universal... What is water? What is water? It's not looking good, gang. A liquid water? Water is a liquid? This is such a weirdly phrased question. Lydia, thank you. I'm like, am I not getting it? Like, do I say liquid? Or to be like material? Solution? Grant, you say solution? Is it matter? Lydia, is the answer oat milk? It should be. It could be. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Polarity, universal material. I don't know. Solvent! Oh my god. Grinch, you said solution. Solvent. Solvent? Alright. Whatever. We know. We all knew in the chat what we were getting at. Alright. Show business shuffle. Let's make this one a 7. Why not? Oh, jeez. Why is this in common sense? This is not... After early live New York broadcasts, which West Coast hub did U.S. TV production for filmed series migrate in the 1950s? Hollywood? Bro. Oh, okay, great. Los Angeles. Okay, so we're filming in LA and we're just calling it New York? Is that what we're doing? Lydia, I don't know, since that was like Abraham Lincoln times. It's true. I remember when Abraham Lincoln had a pompadour and drove a motorcycle, and I wasn't from that time. Cocoon contents. You know what? I'm gonna go all in for the cocoon. I don't care. I think it's funny. Oh, this was a terrible decision. In bedding, the English word duvet, borrowed from French, refers to what soft material traditionally used as filling? Is it goose down? Oh my god. Down! Oh, I almost said feathers, but then I remembered that down. Okay, great. This one's for my bed. Walls and fought vampires. I mean, I don't want to fight the vampires. I want to date them and I want to be them. Or be friends with them. Never fight them. They're my friends. Lydia, also, how is any of this common sense? Common sense is like, don't put your head in a wood chipper. Stove is hot. Touch hot stove, get burned. Ow. Yeah, I was not expecting to talk about the etymology of the duvet for common sense, but I'm glad that we're all here. More laundry. Dirty laundry. All right. In home appliance shopping, what are the 2 main types of modern washing machines? There's more than one? It's a wash. It's a washing machine. Or is it like the way that it loads? Like the top load? Okay, Maz, you're thinking what I'm thinking. Yeah, like front and top load? Okay. Okay, front load, top load, okay. Had me panicked. Alright, we're all doing our laundry tonight. Culture shock, money and prices. Oh, I'm scared. Okay, 4. Ugh, nicknamed a portable petri dish, a wallet can carry dollar bills with roughly 3,000 strains of what microscopic hitchhikers? My immediate thought is cocaine. But it's just what, bacteria? Right? Yeah, I'm inclined to say bacteria. We've got 2 for bacteria. Yeah. Saying strain. Condoms. You got some condoms? I'm gonna say bacteria. Okay. Cool. Some are linked to acne. Ooh. Money's dirty, so wash up after cash runs. I wish we would just delete money. Only card. Because stuff like this, I read this, and I like go into like a mini panic attack every time. Alright. Foodie physics. Let's make it a 9. In a kitchen blender or food processor, the electric motor converts electrical energy into what that drives the spinning blades? Thinking of like what? Not velocity. Force? Velocity, force, is it kinetic energy? Is it kinetic? RPM. Okay. Gear-driven energy? Well, as you say, kinetic too. I'm gonna say, I'm listening to the gambit in my heart. I'm gonna say kinetic. Help. Oh, it's right. Mechanical energy. Well, great. I'm glad that it knew what I meant. Once again, my mutants saved me. Lydia, guacamole is also correct. Also, our album has stopped. Did you guys enjoy the jam? For those that are new to the band, to the album, did you enjoy your time? Was it nice to listen to as we do some bar trivia? Breath of fresh air. Just 10 to 20 minutes outdoors can lower levels of which key stress hormone produced by the adrenal glands? Because I'm crazy, I know. It is cortisol. Yay! Who's stressed? I'm not stressed. Never, never. Never. Blood moon, very much so. Thank you, thank you. All right, we're getting in. 2 more. 2 more left for the night. Let's see. Noise complaint. 1 or 6. Let's make it a 6. In an open plan office, where is it poor etiquette to take personal calls instead of stepping into a private space? That's like the kitchen or like the break room. Say, Uber Dad, love the nostalgia. Love it. It's just perfect. No, Lydia, your first one is correct. I need to drive. I'm a hoe. Well, as you say, bullpen specifically. I'm gonna say break room. It's your desk. Well, I don't work in an office, so. I can't believe this out of everything else. But we talk about kinetic energy and cortisol, and it's like, don't take calls at your desk. Well, fine. Because it's this private space, and the break room is for everybody. So it's like someone's trying to eat their lunch, and you're just like trying to break up with your girlfriend over the phone, and everyone's got to listen to it. That's fine. Fine. All right. Last one. Shelf life savior. During which global conflict, that's funny, did Spam become a ration staple for Allied troops and civilians facing shortages? That's WW2. Yay! Cube farm etiquette. It's true. Dragon, the break room is more private than your desk for open office. Very true. Very true. Open offices are weird. I can't even imagine. Like, how could you get any work done? Because if everybody's on the phone, it just sounds like a really loud call center all the time. Like, how... I don't know how you could focus. Hate it. Hate it. So yeah, World War II. This one actually new. Spam history. So let's see how we did before our ad break comes in. We did great, except for the stupid office question. Rage. All right, gang. When everybody comes back from the break, we will part ways. But yeah, I thought this was super fun. So do we want to kind of do this for every stream? Do we want to do like a every other? Tell me your thoughts on the trivia goodness. Lydia, were these questions written by a 1950s housewife? Yeah, the 50s did come up like more than I thought. Well, I know World War II wouldn't be 50s, but still, like that time was definitely more prevalent than what I expected. Uberdad, you're gonna go see Supergirl tomorrow? I've had a couple of friends that have gone to see it and have given their 2 cents about it. So if you feel like yapping about it on Monday, definitely let us know how it is. I will probably see it. I had the option actually on Monday to go to a screening, but it was just too tricky to get to, and I had my time with you guys, so I was like, yeah, I can wait like a week and catch it with everybody else, and I'll be totally fine. Lydia, if your husband gets home at 5, what time should you start preparing dinner? Common sense. If you put the roast in and you're moving on a train that's going at 15 miles per hour, how many pairs of stockings do you need to wear? Oh my God. I have a casserole in the oven. You're lucky you have an oven. I just have an open fire outside. I'm a trad wife. We eat whatever we can find and live in a cave. I'm a trad wife. Walls, you love trivia. Yay! Me too. Blood Moon, it's definitely entertaining and you should do it again. Yay! Well, I definitely will. And maybe if there's other times where you guys want to jump in and we can be rivals and go head to head, that would also be super fun. So I will definitely keep that in mind because I love having fun with you guys. Uber Dead Reader's Digest trivia. Yeah. I need my, what was Red Book? Or what was the one? Cosmopolitan magazine. How to please your man with 5 tips about European electrical sockets and doing a great job in your relationship. I always have some like weird tie-in because it's just like the same recycled article over and over again. Love it. Look at you doing the indoor suit. You know, I will do the salute. I will. Casual, casual. I don't want to draw attention to these things. Oh my God. Walls, front or top loader, open fire. Or would that be the dryer? If you don't clean out your dryer lint trap, what will happen? A burning blaze, or you left your polyester in too long. Choose now. Common sense. I'm going to start just adding that onto everything that I say, especially if it's not common sense. Be like, all right, well, I'm going to go to the store and see what I need for not dinner, but I'm like, what drinks do I need? Common sense. That means get more gin because I probably drank it all. Call the Sims Fire Department. Kablanana. We're so stressed. Uber Dead, this has been entertaining and educational. Well, learning is fun. We like to make learning fun here, you know? Oh my god. You guys are the best. It is that time for those that were hanging out from the ad. I'm sorry that it ruined your vision for some crazy commercial hour and some change. But we are back. I just wanted to say good night to all of you. And thank you for hanging out and playing some fun games, sipping a delicious cocktail with me, spinning some incredible music with me. And we'll do this again next week. So later, taters. Goodbye. Walls, Uber Dead, Blood Moon, Moz, Lydia, Grinch, and everybody that's not in the chat that's there. You are seen in your own mystic way and heard. Dragon, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Love you all. Good night. And to an empty glass, cheers.